Everybody's Doc. Hey, everybody's Doc Green, the road. Oops. Hey, everybody's Doc Green, the road scholar, coming at you here. Looks like DOT is finally going to use up some of these restrictions. They're looking at looked at the page today. They're getting ready next year to probably get rid of the 30-minute required break after 8 hours. They just realized that ain't working. A lot of drivers been complaining about that and everything. A lot of the public complaining about it. Some of the other restrictions that they may be easing up on is a 10-hour for us well drivers. If you're sitting still and you're in a rest area or waiting at a well for more than 3 hours, that could go towards your 10-hour break. They're going to try to break that down so you don't have to take a full 10-hour break after your shift. So that's a good thing for the oil field workers. What is this? Some of the other ones. They're looking at a few of the changes for hours of service, giving us 2 more hours to drive out here and doing a 10-hour split shift, which means we can break up our driving time a little bit better. You can see more of this on the USA Today page about it and everything. But yeah, it looks like they're going to ease up on some of these restrictions, which is good for us in the oil field because a lot of us sit out here, get stuck in these wells for 4, 5, 6 hours and go back on. I know it doesn't go against our clock or anything, but now that 4-hour break, whenever you do have to take your 10-hour break, that 4-hour break can be applied towards your 10 hours. So that means you don't have to shut down for a full 10 hours before you can get back to work. Good thing for us. So the 30-minute break is also going to be gone. So that means that we don't have to be now. These are proposed changes, not definite, but proposed. But yeah, Department of Transportation realized that their pencil things that they thought were such great ideas are not. The SMCSA data is coming in more off our ELD logs and everything, and they are starting to crack down on companies a lot more that are violating the ELD policies. So that data just now started hitting, so just letting you know, if you're not doing your ELDs and everything, DOT will be checking a lot more here in the next couple of months because they're going to want to gather that data. When they find out, guess who's in trouble? So I'd start, if you're not, I would definitely start running by the ELDs because DOT is not playing about that. They're going to use that data and start cracking down on companies who aren't. The ELD data is also showing a lot of their mistakes in their rules and everything too, because a lot of times they use that data to look back and see how many accidents have actually been prevented and everything, and it's kind of backfiring on them. All their new regulations and the ELD logs are actually proving that they were wrong in their assumptions of safer driving and better, more safety out here, less deaths on the highway. It's actually proving to rise per truck drivers, per 1,000 truck drivers out here, instead of decline like it was supposed to. And the reason we all know is simple, because if you force us to stay in our sleeper berths after we're already rested for 3 or 4 hours, and we're already getting tired by the time we hit the road, so you're forcing us to drive while we're already tired, or longer hours that we would take off and go back to rest. You're forcing us to stay out there another 2 or 3 hours because we have to make up that time that you forced us to stay in the sleeper. But they're finally realizing it. The data's coming in, and they're kind of looking like they didn't know what they were doing, which we already knew. Anyway, just letting y'all know about some of these changes that were coming out, and there's going to be a little quick short video, and I'm